Good morning. It is 5 o'clock on this Friday, August 30th. You're watching FiOS 1 News. Thanks for joining us. I'm Christine Persichetti. The corruption trial for Senator Bob Menendez continues today with what could be a key point in this case still undecided. We're already seeing some effects from Hurricane Jose down the shore. FiOS 1's Arnold Godoy is in Long Branch with a look at conditions there. Good morning, Arnold. Sometimes the best way to try out new food is to eat it in a contest, and that is exactly what I did yesterday. I had the honor of being a judge at the Hamantaschen Wars at Rockland Community College. If you don't know, it's a filled pastry in a triangular shape that's associated with the Jewish holiday of Purim. And boy, was I impressed by these student bakers. There were Hamantaschen of all sizes and flavors, including red velvet and black and white cookies. One student made a s'mores Hamantaschen. He says it was tough to make.
To get the dough right took about 2 tries, and each try took about an hour of trying to figure it out, because everybody has graham cracker recipes, but to make it for like the right consistency for cookies is a little different.
A lot of hard work, and it was worth it. That was one of my favorites, by the way. He came in second. The winner was Mendy, who made a traditional Hamantaschen with raspberry filling. Now, this was just one of the college's events to celebrate Jewish Heritage Month, and it was a lot of fun. No more BS. That was the slogan of a fundraising walk held this weekend. The BS stands for brain surgeries. All right, get out your big hats and mix up your mint juleps. Tomorrow is the annual Run for the Roses.
Yeah, the 144th edition of the Kentucky Derby taking place at Churchill Downs.
23-year-old Colts will enter the starting gate with Justify, the 7-21 morning line favorite. He's trained by Bob Baffert, who is a 4-time Derby winner.
But I don't think he's going to win. Here are my picks for the Derby. Papa's picks. Good Magic, because I just love the name. Audible, 13-1. You have to have a kind of a high odds there, so Entice. So if you take those 3, and any combination of that will be putting money in your pocket.
Nice, I like it, but that's not how it's going to go down. I say Audible is going to win. You know, I think it just sounds like a good winner. You like that? You like what I
do like it.
All right. Mendelssohn will place because, you know, his trainer is named Aiden, which is my son's name.
I
and
like
he's a nice
that.
Irish lad.
Yep.
And then to show Vino Rosso, you know, I like wine. I'm Italian. That's why I chose that one.
A very bold pick
well,
from the outside.
You know, I'm bold when it comes to horse racing.
Okay.
We'll see what happens, I guess, tomorrow. That's the news for now. Thanks for watching. Many of us had our eyes on the sky yesterday to witness the solar eclipse. Thanks for sending us your pictures. Here are a few. CJ, I had the honor of judging a challah bake-off at Rockland Community College yesterday. And if you don't know, challah is a special bread typically eaten on the Sabbath and some Jewish holidays. Boy, is it delish. Hillel of Rockland Center for Jewish Life at RCC held the competition, and my fellow judges and I got to sample all different kinds of challah, from sourdough to wheat. We even tried a vegan slice. Students, along with their family members, competed for the Challah King or Queen title, and one of the students' mothers was the big winner. Yafit Spiegel's challah, that's it right there. That got a 10 from me. Now, I'm no expert. It was actually the first time I've ever had challah, except for when you have the, you know, the French toast at the diner.
Yeah.
But next to me, the judge was the owner of a store called Challah Ferry in New City in Rockland County. She loved it too. So it is delicious. I brought some samples, so you have to try it. So
there's no doubt about it.
and they all came with dips, and I didn't bring the dips, but wow, right?
Oh my God, fantastic.
So good.
You're welcome here anytime.
Oh, thank you.
You bring
as long
food.
as I bring the food.
As long as you bring food.
The push to have domestic extremist attacks be labeled as acts of terrorism is growing stronger. Republican Senator Martha McSally and Democratic Representative Adam Schiff have introduced bills on the matter, which are now getting more support. The intention is to make domestic acts of terrorism a federal crime. Right now, only foreign groups can be considered a terror organization. The U.S. State Department has a list of 68 terror groups, none of which is white supremacist. One of the nation's oldest department stores is being sold. Lord & Taylor is in the process of being bought by Le Tote Inc. That's a rental clothing company. Known for its flagship store on Fifth Avenue in Manhattan, which recently closed its doors, the department store also has several locations throughout New Jersey. The clothing giant was founded as a dry goods store back in 1826, but like many other brick and mortar retailers, it struggled to keep up with online shopping. CNN reports La Tote expects to keep existing stores open and will continue to employ most of Lord & Taylor's staff, but will reassess the situation in 2021. Disney and Target are ready to make some magic. They have unveiled plans to open 25 Disney stores inside select Target stores across the U.S. Hello and welcome. I'm Christine Persichetti. And Ray, we're hearing this implosion will happen within the next 3 minutes. And now a lot of people are saying this is, history in the making because this is the end of the Tappan Zee Bridge. But actually, the west anchor span will still be standing because they're not imploding that span. Do you know the timeline as far as taking that part of the bridge down? Wow. And now, of course, this is a delayed shot of it. There you go. You can see the span coming down just in mere seconds. It really was amazing. The views just beautiful. The weather perfect, except if you were outside in the freezing cold. Welcome to Heroes on Our Island. Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Christine Persichetti. Every week, we bring you inspirational stories of Long Islanders who are making a difference in their communities. On today's show, Birthday Wishes. We'll introduce you to an 8-year-old girl who celebrates her birthday by giving gifts rather than receiving them. Plus, a survivor's mission. We'll meet a woman who's made it her mission to stop drunk driving. And Music for Meals, how these students are helping feed the hungry by playing their instruments. That's all coming up on Heroes on Our Island. We're coming to you today from Lake Grove with the story of an 8-year-old girl who's probably given more gifts than she's received in her young life. And her actions are helping to fulfill the wish of another child on Long Island.
I like to make things a lot, and this is like a city, basically.
Victoria Glass of Lake Grove seems like a typical 8-year-old girl. She loves to play.
This is a straw, and this is yarn. Sort of, or like string.
And you made a power line.
Yeah.
And she throws awesome birthday parties with everything from arts and crafts to cupcake making. And afterwards, she's always surrounded by tons of gifts. But none of them are for her. For the past 3 years, her 6th, 7th, and 8th birthdays, Victoria has given away everything she's received.
I felt good that we were giving back to children.
The toys she gets end up here at Cohen Children's Hospital in New Hyde Park. Do you feel like you need the toys?
Not really.
No? You think they need it more? Why do you think they need it more?
Because they're in the hospital and they're not having fun, They're hurt, they're not feeling good, and they, need to do something.
It was all her mother's idea.
When she turned 6, we realized Victoria had a lot of toys. Her birthday's in December, right before Christmas. So she got a lot of toys for her birthday and a lot of toys for Christmas, more than most kids. So we wanted her just to realize that not all children are as fortunate as her.
So Joyce and her then nearly 6-year-old daughter searched for different charities they can contribute to, and they found Matthew's Wish.
They started January 2011. My son Matthew passed away.
Anne Marie Allen's son Matthew was sick almost his entire life, so he was here at Cohen Children's Hospital often.
Matthew had nephrotic syndrome. So it is a chronic illness, and sometimes we were here more often than we wanted to be. It was pretty much a home away from home. And the toys here, he was 13 when he passed Matthew. He didn't feel they were up to par with him. And one of his wishes was to fill up a tractor trailer and surprise all the kids here at Cohen's. Sadly, he didn't get to see that.
So Anne Marie and her family decided,
we can still do this. We can do this for him. And that's how it all started, was to fulfill his wish that we are still able to grant for him.
And it's not easy for this mom who lost her oldest son at such a young age. So how's the past 3 years been for you?
Difficult. This brings me a lot of joy, doing Matthew's Wish. I know very soon after his passing that I would not have another tomorrow. And I was so blessed, beyond blessed, to have such a supporting family that I do. that love and miss him as much as I do, that we're able to do this together.
And every year, Matthew's wish has grown, thanks to people like Victoria and her mom, who last year donated 110 toys.
We started asking people, instead of bringing a toy for her birthday or a present, to donate an unwrapped toy. And she was very receptive to the idea, I have to say, from the beginning. We didn't really have to, force her into thinking that it was a good idea. And then every year since, we've kind of built on it.
There is now a toy parade every year in Brentwood. Then, 2 weeks later, just before Christmas, the toys are brought here to the hospital. And it's not just the children who watch in awe as the boxes of toys are brought into the lobby. Even the staff is amazed every year.
The amount of toys is truly, it's unbelievable. When you see the truck pull up and oh, it's just a truck, they're going to have a couple of boxes of toys. No, it's not a couple of boxes of toys. It's many, feels like hundreds of boxes of toys.
Anne-Marie DeFrancesca is director of Child Life here at the hospital. She says it's heartwarming to see the community's support of the children in the hospital and to see the faces of the children when they receive the gifts.
And it really does make a difference. It makes people smile. And I think that's really what the spirit of giving is to really change a dull day or a sad day to something that's more positive and happy. And to see the kids smile and get excited and hope to say, oh, maybe I'll get something. That's what it's about. It's really about bringing that little sparkle of joy to an otherwise maybe not such a joyous day.
Over the months and years of coming here, it became a second home.
Matthew's mom says it's bittersweet to come back here and walk the halls of the hospital year after year without her son, and especially that it's always during such a tough time of the year.
Christmas morning, it's a little somber. We know he's not there to open his presents, but for us to be able to do this for so many other children, gives us a little comfort knowing that because of him, some other child will be smiling on Christmas morning.
And making children smile is why Matthew's wish has become Victoria's wish too. How do you think the kids feel when they see all these toys coming to the hospital?
They probably feel like really good and happy.
And how does that make you feel?
I feel great that they are feeling good.
And Anne-Marie says Matthew would be proud.
Matthew had a trademark smile, and he was notorious for his 2 thumbs up of okay. So I like to think he would flash that big smile and give us a 2 thumbs up, like, you guys are doing a great job.
Matthew's wish will be collecting toys again starting in October to give to the Children's Hospital in December. And Victoria tells us she will be joining them again. Up next, putting the brakes on drunk driving. We'll tell you about one Long Islander who's trying to do just that.
That's my passion, and I'll do this till the day that I die.
That's next on Heroes on Our Island. That's the news for now. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.